Like animals and people
we
can
are
have
live
babies.
in
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. What's up?
Hello.
We're talking about the top 20 worst
Hello,
TV
everybody.
shows of all time. And also, and right there, you also, and more than ever before, if you do like these shows and your kids like them, or adults like them, or teenagers or elderlies like them, that's totally fine. And I would respect your opinion.
Yeah.
I would respect opinions too.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though I'm
which bad show do you want to start first?
I also
Just
put
in
on
time.
I put on my account rules. Don't hate me, and then I put please be kind, because it's good to be kind to people when their opinions were respected, right, guys?
Yeah, let's start with Just in Time.
All right, because this is what Alex might want to hear if Alex calls me on Instagram or Discord, and then he'll be on the live when you hear him in the background when I was calling him on Instagram or Discord.
Hold on,
I'm gonna send you the
Can I
I'm gonna post a comment for you to click the link to read Just in
All right.
Time, men. You, Alan.
Hey guys, look at my layout. Look at my layout.
Oh, that looks cool.
Yeah.
I wish I had a layout like this if I had enough money.
I wish I had a model Amtrak train, to be
Nice
honest. I would
layout.
have this locomotive, honestly.
I actually have an Amtrak model train.
Oh, the same as my profile picture?
However, I may get an
no, it's a different one.
I also got some raffle tickets.
Yeah, no, so,
that's any important. Wow.
64, number 642, the Veterans Unit.
did you see on my community?
Oh, I saw that too. That's what I saw. I saw in Richardman Carnival SD40T's video. We didn't know, you know.
So did you saw the 642 Veterans Unit in person, Alan?
The ACS 64 Amtrak.
Yeah.
Hey, look at my Thomas.
Oh, that's cool. Oh wow,
Nice.
he's big. He's big. He's big, really.
Wait,
Yeah,
I mean,
look.
It makes sense why he's big though.
64.
I mean,
Let me
yeah,
show
because he
you
is
my
common.
metallic Thomas that I have.
Is that the steam locomotive 475 right there?
No.
That's Strasbourg 9. Yes, that's 47. It's 421.
It actually looks like the same locomotive.
Where's
not gonna lie.
Strasbourg 90?
Yeah.
Do you like my? Yeah.
Oh my god, you have a rare take along Thomas. I have a lot of rare
Hey,
take along.
Spartan, Evan K today.
Oh, hi.
Hey,
I have a
So
few
what's your name?
Lionel 080s. I have a few
Evan.
Lionel 080 switchers.
Evan, are
Like
you actually
that one,
trained
I
fan
also have that
4636?
Hold on. Let
Hi.
me show you one of them.
Hi.
Mhm.
Is this
Yeah,
your
my
first
name's
time
Evan.
in a live stream with me?
Look at this one.
Looks nice.
Look what the kind of engine this one is.
Oh, it's a Union Pacific steam engine.
We're talking
Wow.
about the top 20 worst TV shows of all time. We're getting a little bit off topic. So, Alan,
One of them is
Okay,
all
I
engines
got it,
go.
I got
One
it.
of them is
I
all
got it.
engines go.
yeah, that's
but
coming
let's
up
get to
soon.
the just in time. Let's just talk about the just in time.
All right, so
Okay, so
talk about
I
it.
totally
One's
know
right,
about this
then.
show. Hold on, let me see.
You're
I got
not
the link.
gonna like it. Problem solver.
Well, people say
I
that Just in
don't
Time was
like
actually a
that
ripoff of
show.
Sonic, and that's true.
It's
It
a
is.
nice
that's
story.
what Alex said, but I don't
Exactly.
really like Just in
That
Time.
show
I
makes
hate
my eyes
I'm
want to
But
burn
we
out.
have to.
So,
if I
all right,
re-
let me talk to you
Makes
about
my
Just
eyes
in Time.
dry.
In case if you don't know what Just in Time is, let me tell you. So, Just in Time
I
is a
watched
Canadian
that
animated
before.
TV show created by Brandon
I
James
didn't
Scott.
really mind it.
The series was developed for
We're
television
not talking
executive,
about problem
produced
solvers.
by Frank
I don't mind
Falcone
Just in
and
Time.
Mary Bratton. Just in Time airs on Family Junior in English and Telemanguio in French Canada, TG in France, and Russian in Russia. Discovery Kids in Latin America, Spanish in Latin America, and Brazilian Portuguese in Brazil. Nickelodeon Junior and French in France, Cartoonito and Disney Junior, and Italian in Italy, and Hop and Hebrew in Israel, Clan and Castellan Spanish in Spain, Universal Kids known as Sprouts and Cubo in the United States, Tiny Poppy in the United Kingdom, and Toronto TV and Bengali in Bangladesh. And the series premiered on September 22nd, 2001, and the series finale aired on June 24th of 2006. Then the final series finale aired on June 24th of 2006, and it contains 3 seasons of 39 episodes made up of 76 episodes and were produced.
Oh my god, how the heck did I not know about that? Oh, sorry. I was a little off topic. It's because like I actually found something on my phone. I was on Snapchat and I found some of the pictures I took from San Diego when I went in 2016. Actually. I
Yeah.
actually took a picture of the Amtrak train, the Surfliner actually. I'll send you guys
And
a
also
Discord.
about I know we're getting a little bit off topic.
Hey, stop. All right, go ahead.
But still, the series, in every episode, Justin encounters a problem in everyday childhood, such as sharing, teamwork, or paying attention. And then Justin and his shape-shifting sidekick Squidgy solve the problems by tackling them in adventures through time and around the world. And in every adventure, Justin and Squidgy met their best friend Olive, who always lives in the place and time they are visiting, and who usually needs their help to accomplish the task together. The three of them encounter the same problem that Justin faces in his world, and together they solve the problem before he gets called back by his parents to his world.
Hey, everyone, stop. Hey, stop, please. Thank you. Please.
But unfortunately, here's the controversy. It is a ripoff of Sonic the Hedgehog, which we hate.
I mean,
Yeah,
no, Sonic the
because,
Hedgehog is okay. Sonic the Hedgehog is okay. Come on, you gotta think about that.
Sonic is awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course, definitely. If you guys
Time
didn't
is
watch Sonic
not-
the Hedgehog, oh my god, you guys are missing out on everything.
But
Sonic
we
is
regret
the
watching
best
this.
because
Alright,
I didn't watch it
let's
actually,
talk
to be
about it.
honest. I didn't. for
So
some
we're at
reason.
number 19. So let's talk about another worst TV show, like My Little Pony. Friendship of
yeah,
Magic.
that show. Ah.
I don't know why people are. I'm neutral about it because I don't know this show. Okay, so don't
Thomas is like,
hate me, please.
You
I don't know
better
this
not
show.
mess with my brony friends.
Here's the information for you, Alan, to read about My Little Pony.
It's actually not that.
Can you read it?
Like,
I really don't want to get hate for reading about this because what
All right,
happened?
so let me
what
read.
happened-
Do the rating.
because what if
So
they-
My Little
because
Pony and Friends of Magic is an American animated children's television series based on fourth incarnation of Hasbro's My Little Pony franchise. The series follows the studios of Unicorn, Litter, and Alicorn, pony named Twilight Sparkle, voiced by Tara Strong and her friends Applejack, voiced by Ashley Ball, Raritary by Tabitha St. Garman, Fluttery by Andrea Libman, Rainbow Dash by Ball, Pinkie Pie by Libman, and her dragon assistant Spike, Kathy Wellstuck. And they travel on adventures and help others around Equestria, solving problems with their friendships.
and the
So
worst-
I have 9 episodes, 221 episodes,
and the
lasted
worst-
between October 10, 2019, and on my 15th birthday on October 12, 2019. That's when it ended.
Yeah, and the worst part is
And let's talk about the controversy. Alice, you talk about it.
where's the controversy?
The controversy
About the
about it,
nightmare that you had with
honestly.
Pinkie Pie. You should talk about it.
Okay.
Well, let's not talk about the whole entire gruesome stuff, okay? We cannot talk about that much because we don't want to get age restricted, remember? So we gotta be
Yeah.
careful what you think, okay?
Just like
You have to think, Alan, before you speak, okay? Just letting you know.
Yeah,
Please.
because I've only talked about it with you on Discord, on the Discord.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
because also, wait, what section of that Wikipedia article should I read?
It's in controversy. That's what he said.
Controversy. I don't think I see it anywhere. Where's the? I think I gotta find with. Is it a conception?
You can tell that some bad experience you have, Alan.
All right. So the bad experience I had with My Little Pony is that Pinkie Pie's cereal. You know what?
In his own world, yeah.
And then
She had the nightmare about
also
her.
don't talk about that creepy
Yeah,
smile.
let's not talk about
sign.
that, please. Let's not talk about that.
Don't
Yeah,
talk
let's
about
not talk
creepy
mention that
smile
It's because that's
sign.
animated, first of all. Someone did an animation of that, first of all.
And also, it's rated TVY. And in case you don't know what TVY means, it means tolerance to ages of 2 to 6 can watch.
It looks
Just
weird
curious.
because the sense of what Pinkie Pie just did, and now she's
And
enemy.
so
And then the worst part, ever since she tried to, you know what she tried, and then I ran away.
Let's just get off topic, okay? Let's just talk about the main reason why we don't like My Little Pony. Me, I don't know that much of My Little Pony. Honestly, I know about Equestria Girls. That's all I know. Period.
you should
And
watch.
second of all, I don't think I don't know that much about My Little Pony, to be honest. I know it's about magical horses, to be honest.
Yeah,
there should be
because
magic.
ever since about when I quitted liking My Little Pony back in October 2021 because of the Pinkie Pie incident.
Well, yeah, of course. But first of all, dude, that's not even real, to be honest. That's just animated, dude. They're just trying to scare every kid. It's like sort of Fallout, you know how they scare everyone with Thomas's mutation face?
It's just
That's
a
sort of Fallout kind of
parody
stuff.
showing Pinkie Pie.
And then
I mean, my
made
guy,
me
what's worse? What's worse? Seeing Soda Fallout or seeing that? What's even worse?
seeing that, but not Soda Fallout, because but I love
Oh
Thomas.
yeah, and everyone
Thomas
says
is better
actually
than My
everyone
Little
doesn't like
Pony.
Soda Fallout,
And
to be honest.
trains
Everyone
are
thinks it's
better.
not cringe.
Trains are better than My Little Pony. Trains are better, right?
But
I mean, dude, you got into an argument with one of my friends, dude. They did not like what you said, to be honest.
They might be
dude.
slightly better than.
What's up, fuckers?
It's facts.
Whoa!
Hey!
Swear,
You
there's no
should
swearing,
be
no swearing,
even
bro, no
saying
swearing.
that.
And also,
That is
what
not
you
appropriate.
Wait, what?
We're
That's not
what did you guys say?
We don't want to get age restricted, dude.
Soki.
What
Okay,
did
sorry.
what did you guys say?
And please
before
don't
that?
mention the burning Alco locomotives. Because
The
it gets
burning
all
Alco
pollution.
locomotives
Because
are
we're
cool.
gonna get monetized for it, Manuel.
Don't
Don't get demonetized, okay? Everyone,
don't
quiet
get
down.
I'm getting-
We're getting off
End of
topic, please.
discussion.
We're getting off topic,
Can you
please.
come in,
We're
baby?
getting off topic, please.
We're getting off
Let's
talking.
just stop.
All about.
I'll
all right,
continue. I'll
let's
continue
talk
talking about it, to be honest.
What's next?
Let's talk about another show, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
What?
Ew.
Wait, why Mickey Mouse Clubhouse?
Mickey Mouse is
Alan,
gay.
Alex and Alan.
Whoa!
Gay is not a bad word.
Okay, but like, why'd you have to say it though? You
Okay,
just said something
guys.
else.
Y'all
This
are
is
gonna be
something
jealous, but I actually have a Lionel Mickey Mouse set.
I have a Lionel post-war S2.
It depends on the. Okay,
And I don't. I
why
need a
Mickey Mouse
Lionel
Clubhouse?
train
Like,
like
why?
like
why?
a
Just tell
big
me why.
boy.
I got a
mean, they
Lionel
could get
post-war,
more
what is it?
kid-friendly
And
than
guess
how it
what?
was back in the 90s and
2686.
everything.
Max Train Fan 4636. I'm getting the Amtrak ACS 642 and its Veterans Unit wrap. And I got it, and I got the raffle tickets, and I hope I win. You wish me good luck.
Yes, I do.
At the end, then I want to try and have it.
I'm getting 662 when Bachman comes out with it.
Right, and also,
And also,
Elijah and Manuel, what did you get?
Spartan Evan Super Dude returned said that my most hated show of all time is Problem Solver. So we should talk about that instead of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Not familiar with the show, to be honest. Not familiar. To be honest, like, I actually do like being a rail fighter, but sometimes it's so hard how to
Let me
describe
talk about the
train. Like, how
problem
is it,
solvers.
like, how is an
You know the
SD70
problem
Mac or something? You know, how do you
solvers,
describe it? You know, what does it look
Manuel?
like? What's the shape? That kind of stuff. That's very hard to know.
You know
Like-
the Problem Solvers. It's a bad
Like, I know,
show.
like, you have to be such a nerd in order to do that, dude. Like, you have to be so much of a nerd.
All right, so
I mean, there's no bad of being a nerd, but I'm just saying.
We're gonna discuss
you
this
gotta know.
show.
Yeah.
Can we
exactly.
We're
discuss
gonna discuss
Alco
this
locomotive?
show.
What did
You guys said about
say?
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. That's the one we're gonna discuss about. You
Wait,
said.
also, what did you guys
We're
say
gonna
about
discuss
me
about
ever
Mickey
since
Mouse,
I was
and soon
saying
we'll talk
what
about the
trains
Problem
were better than?
Solvers.
Okay, sure. Okay, go ahead with the Mickey Mouse.
You can
thing.
talk about it, Manuel.
Okay, so like, which Mickey Mouse are we talking about? Which one? Because I know there's a lot of shows.
Mickey
The
Mouse, the
Clubhouse one?
Clubhouse one. The Clubhouse
Oh yeah,
one,
definitely.
because-
I mean,
because
Mickey Mouse
we
Clubhouse is
adore
not
the
as bad as
Explorer
everyone
because of
thinks
the-
it is, but they ruined the whole entire categories. Or in other words, they just ruined everything. To be honest, they just made it more kid friendly than how it was. Like, for example, it's like if, like, let's say Scalori, right, from Thomas, right? He was an old engine from season 4, and he was like that. But then as the season, started going up, and season 7, we all know what happened with him. They turned him into a child, honestly. Instead of a grown man,
but this is
they
not
just turn him
Thomas
into...
we're talking about. We're talking
Well, no,
about
but
Mickey Mouse
that's an example, though.
Clubhouse.
But wait. But that's my example. They made, like, how they made Scalori into a child, that's how they make Mickey into. instead of like a good character for everyone, like entertainment for everyone, it just
Because
makes
they
them
make
more kid
every
friendly.
child, because and just like with Dora the Explorer, they make every child repeat the words that they say.
Exactly. Yes.
The
Yes.
same
Like
with the
that.
learning segment with Thomas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thomas doesn't have that
So
kind
we
of
can
stuff, to
find
be
any
honest.
bad episodes.
Dora the
Well,
Explorer.
we
Okay,
may
guys,
make
let me
our
tell you something
own
about that.
opinions
Dora the
about
Explorer,
how the
I hate Dora the
episodes are in
Explorer
Mickey Mouse
I mean, that's how I
Clubhouse.
learned my
Call me Dora's
Spanish, to be
cousin.
honest. I learned,
I
especially
really
my
hate
sister
this.
too.
Guys,
So-
guys, can I talk?
Yeah,
No.
go ahead.
Guys,
Dude,
listen.
stop.
Listen. I don't like Dora the Explorer because people call me Dora's cousin.
Why? Wait, why?
Why? Why
Because
would
I
they
have
do
this
Yeah.
kid who likes Dora in my class, and he calls me Dora's cousin.
Wait, you like Diego?
Is it
Diego?
because of
Is
Go
that him?
Diego Go?
Do not bring that show up.
Okay,
Alright,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
not
I'm
bringing
sorry.
that
I'm
up.
sorry.
And
Oh,
also,
sorry, long
and
sentence.
also they have this Mickey Mouse hot dog song. And
You
it
know what
reminds
show
me
I
of the
really
We
wanna-
Did It
Oh
song by
yeah, that
Dora,
song was
which is
cringe. That
annoying.
song was
Stop
cringe.
this!
Oh no!
No,
shut
don't.
up,
Don't
damn it,
play it.
no.
You don't have to-
No, I'm like, I'm putting a cigarette. No, screw it. Screw it. I have a lighter. I have a
Oh,
lighter.
no,
I'm gonna burn it. I'm
now
gonna
I'm
burn it.
out
I'm gonna
of
burn
the
it.
phone,
I'm
and
gonna
I
burn
hate
it.
And
that
also,
show.
I'm gonna burn it.
all right, we're
I'm gonna burn
done discussing about Mickey Mouse,
All
and
right,
that was
it's
number
done now.
18. And do you know
Number
what's worse than Mickey
17.
Mouse Clubhouse?
What is
Mickey
it?
and the Roadster Racers. They just
Oh
promoted
my
Mickey Mouse
Oh
Clubhouse.
fucking
God,
God!
please no!
That's
I'm like,
worse!
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to swear. I did not mean to swear. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to swear.
Let me rant on Mickey and the Roadster Racers.
Yes. Oh my
No,
God.
no,
This
number
show. Can I
17.
say it? I want to
Thomas
say
and
it. I know the
just
show.
go!
No, don't!
don't you
No!
play.
Oh God, please no! No!
I'm gonna put bleach in my eyes. I swear to God,
So
put that one more time. I
what
swear
is
to God, I'll put bleach in
going
my eyes.
on? What is going on?
I don't know.
All
I
right,
think we just
all right.
witnessed
Let me
cringe
discuss
right
this
there.
terrible, crappy show.
All
So,
I'm
Okay,
gonna
Mickey
which
and
one
the
are we
That was
Roadster
talking
great.
about
Racers.
again? Can you tell me? Stop, Diego. Stop.
Mickey and the Roadster Racers. That
Stop, bro.
ripoff.
Stop, bro.
It's a
Stop.
ripoff of
Oh my
Mario
God,
Kart.
that just scares me. That just scares me. I'm gonna burn them. I'm gonna burn them.
Oh,
I'm gonna burn them.
what does this?
And also, Manuel, Mickey and the Roadster
Oh,
Racers.
I'll talk
is
about it.
the
I'll talk about the
ripoff
show.
of
What show are we talking
Mario
about again? I'm sorry, I lost track.
Mickey and the Roadster Racers, which is a rip.
Oh, the
of
Roadster
worse than
Racers.
Mickey
Oh,
Mouse
they made
Clubhouse.
it even more worse than the Clubhouse. Not gonna lie, they made it worse.
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. And this is a
Honestly.
rant on Mickey and the Roadster Races.
I mean, I know there's lots of
between
kids that like
January
Mickey
15th,
Mouse because of Mickey
2017,
Mouse Clubhouse, so we gotta respect
and
that to
also
the kids.
it
They'll
lasted
know when they
until
get older,
October
dude.
Guys,
2020.
speaking of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, look at this.
Oh no!
Oh God, no, copyright.
Don't do it. No, don't.
Turn it up,
I don't want to hear any
turn it up.
Wait, whoa.
Sorry. Sorry.
People.
Everyone. Oh my God. Silencio.
Guys, can I put on Thomas porn?
Drink in.
Wait, what the? Wait,
Hey,
what the fuck?
Don't say it. Hey, oh.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize.
Oh,
I'm
let's
sorry.
talk about Mickey and the Roadster Racers.
Let's
So
talk
it
about
lasted until October 1st,
Can everyone-
2017.
Everybody, please shut up.
Thank God Mickey and the Roadster Racers
Yeah,
got
please
canceled.
please
And
let-
here's the
let him
controversy.
focus.
They make the characters even worse, and also they even ruined every characters, and they added the Happy Helpers with that stupid yellow bird, and it's a rip.
Oh yeah, the yellow bird. That literally made me
Mario
cringe.
What
Kart is
yellow
garbage.
bird?
I swear to God, I was gonna break the TV when I saw it. Honestly, when I was watching it with my
And
cousins.
also,
I was
Manuel,
watching with
say
my
yes.
cousins that day. 'cause,
Which
like,
one
it
do
was
you
a
like,
football game, it was
Mario
Super Bowl
Kart?
day.
Which
I
one do you
almost
like,
watched the TV screen.
Mario
I literally
Kart
almost tried
or
breaking
Mickey
it.
and the Roadster Races?
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. Mario Kart.
Mario Kart is
awesome.
honestly a good game. Come on, guys.
And
Mario
speaking
Kart
of
is-
Mario, you're
Games are
excited
Mario
for the
Kart,
movie next year. You're excited for the movie
I mean, that
next year.
depends on what Mario Kart you play. Honestly, that depends on the game
And
itself.
Manuel, you're excited for Mario the movie next year?
Oh yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah, I'm gonna see it with you, Alan. Alan, maybe
Yeah,
I want to see the
for the
movie with
Mario
you
movie
and my
because
friends
it's
Giancarlo,
yeah.
Andy, and Nisha, my friends from Westover Magnet Elementary School, Natalia, Michelle, and Tomek.
I'm actually gonna go see with my friends. Actually, to be honest, that movie.
I
next
wonder
spring.
what friends are gonna invite.
But anyways, let's talk
But my
about
friends, honestly,
another
like they don't
bad
go
show.
as much, so
And
I just
number
wanna,
16.
bring them in. Why not? Anyway,
All right, so
Go
we're
ahead.
at number 6. We're at number 16.
okay.
Ni
Oh,
Hao
and
Kai
just go.
Lan.
Also,
Wait,
after
what is
that,
it?
let's
Neo
talk about
Kylan.
Puppet
Yeah,
Show, 'cause I
let's
hate
Ni-
Puppet Show.
Ni Hao Kai Lan, which is a communist.
Oh my God!
Hello,
Don't get me
show.
started with it, Alicia. Don't make me get started.
Don't talk about Ni Hao Kai Lan.
I'll think about it. Diego,
Should we
stop,
talk about
please.
it or
Thank
not?
you.
Should we talk about Ni
One
Hao
at
Kai
a
Lan
time,
or not?
please.
It's one of my hated childhood shows. Let's talk about this.
I also
Okay,
have-
okay, chill. Okay,
I
chill.
also
Okay,
have
chill. Go
hated
ahead.
childhood shows.
No, copyright infringement. Oh God. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
don't get demonetized for that. We don't
Okay,
want to get
okay.
demonetized.
No,
I'll
it's
talk
just a
about it. I got
picture.
it.
It's
I got
just a
it.
picture.
I got it, guys.
Just
I
like
got it.
the
I
guy
got it.
from
I got it. I got
The
it.
Office.
It reminds me of Dora the Explorer and Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
No.
And Mickey
It doesn't remind me of Dora the Explorer. Well, the Dora Explorer, I don't
Don't
disagree
show
with
that.
you.
Well,
I
the
don't-
Ni
I
Hao
don't-
Kai
I don't-
Lan,
I do disagree.
and also with Ni Hao Kai Lan, here you can read the information about it, Manuel.
I'll
Here
read
it
the
is.
information. I'll read the information.
And let's talk about the
okay?
controversy after the information.
To be honest, I'd rather watch My Life in a Trouble than that, honestly.
And
I'd
the
rather
Owl
watch-
House.
And that's a
I'd
fact.
rather
And that's a
watch
fact right
One
there.
Piece.
That's
And the Owl House, Thomas and
fucking
Friends, the
fact
Loud
right there,
House,
dude. That's a fact.
50
That's a
Gravity
fact.
Falls, Star vs. Force of Evil, My Life as a Teenage Robot, and also
Yeah, exactly.
The Grim-
Exactly.
the-
Those shows are golden.
the Great
Those shows are
Adventures of
golden.
Lady
Yeah,
Sophia,
and the
Unique
other
Foster
stuff
Film for
that's
Magic Friends, and
better
Danny
than that,
Phantom.
right?
Those
Yeah,
shows are
me too.
better than Ni Hao Kai Lan, that communist show.
You got it.
And stop
You can
watching
read it.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Manuel, read it.
Okay, I got it. Okay. Ni
All right,
Hao
let's let
Kai
Manuel
Lan is an
focus.
American animated. Please, thank you. It's an American animated children's television series produced by Nickelodeon Animation Studio, or NAC, or NAS for short. It began as a series of the 3-inch shorts on Nick Jr. called Downward Doghouse. What the heck is that? The first full episode was intended set to premiere in fall of 2007 on Nickelodeon's Nick Jr. blog in the United States. Hey, stop putting that.
Let Manuel focus.
But it was pushed back to February 7th of 2008, considering with Chinese New Year, despite the characters did make appearance in the now defunct Nick Jr. magazine. Honestly, I actually have a personal opinion about this,
And
because I did see the series
it
when I was a
also
kid.
lasted until August 21st of 2011. That's
Exactly,
when Jeffy
that's
was
gonna say
7
that.
years old at that time.
I hate
Well,
Ni
I
Hao
was
Kai Lan.
actually-
I hate
actually
that.
I think it was like, wait, what year did it happen? What year?
It was from February 7th of 2008, and it lasted
I was
until
2008. I was
August
like
21st
3
of
years old, actually.
2011.
Oh wait, no, 4.
And it's also
4.
the
I was
same
like,
year.
either 3
and
or
it's
4. I
also
don't
the
remember. 3 or
same.
4.
And it's also the same year when Bob's Burgers came out. But Bob's Burgers is
Oh
way
yeah, I
better.
love that show.
Crap.
Oh,
I
man.
love
Than this
Bob's
crappy
Burgers.
show.
I've seen it
No,
every
but
And
the
here's
one
the
that makes me the
controversy.
cringe was Tina. Honestly, look at her, dude.
How he teach
Oh
words.
my god,
Sounds like a man.
like Tina is so like why?
Can you please
Why?
don't
Why
stop? Can you please mute yourself because we don't want to get
Thank
copyright
you,
strike.
please. Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway.
Look at this. Look at this.
What
You
is
know
the
who that is?
controversy? What's the controversy?
Okay, wait, can I, everybody, please, can I stop? Can I please stop?
Explain the
It's like
controversy.
Ohio.
Yo, Brody, I'm gonna
Diego,
I'm gonna be
please.
honest, Brody. Explain the controversy.
Diego, please.
And
Let me
explain the
talk. I want
controversy.
to try. I'll explain it. Yes. Okay. I'll explain it. Give me a second. I need to find it. Okay. The controversy. I got it. Okay. So the series follows the adventures of Kai Lan and her group of talking Anthropomorphic. What the? Animal companions. Okay. The group consisted of Kai Lan, a 6-year-old Chinese American girl, Rintu, a yellow Bengal tiger, Toli, a gray koala. Yeah.
A koala.
Koala. I do it. I'm trying to spell it. Okay.
It's a koala
It says it right
who
there.
has a stuffed panda that affectionately named puppy Lulu, voice, and is a sweet, intelligent pink rhinoceros. And she has a
And
red.
Ho-Ho,
It's
like-
based around a series of events that occurred during Kai Lan's stay, along with the obstacles that she and her friends are forced to overcome.
And don't forget
with,
Ho Ho.
quote,
And
assistance from the reviewing audience.
Hey guys, I remember Pandy, Toli's doll, when Toli was sad about Pandy, and I was like, he's
but
just a
I
dog,
know
Toli.
this episode a lot, actually. I know this.
And
this a lot
also,
of these episodes
here
I
is
watched when I
why.
was a kid, and I regret doing that, to be
Let's talk
honest.
about
I didn't
another
know
reason
I was
why
a
we
kid
hate
back
it.
then.
Let's talk about another reason why we hate it. One of the
Why?
reasons why we hate it, it's like another Chinese version of Dora the Explorer, and also another reason why it's Ni Hao Kailan is trying to increase the Chinese and origin Asian tourism industries by teaching young kids Chinese. Or maybe Kailan is also a secret member of the Skull and Crossbones Society that would force everyone to speak in Chinese. To
What about
define the
Mr.
English as the
Sun?
language of global trees.
Mr. Sun, let's not worry about him, honestly. He's alright. He's a good character. He just speaks English. That's it. Nothing else. He just
Or
speaks
maybe
English.
Kailan is also a secret member of the Skull Force Bone Society and is blamed to force everyone to speak in the entire world to speak Chinese. Divine English is the language of the global tree. Manuel, you know what I'm trying to say? And also,
no, I understand. I understand
also,
completely what
it's
you
like
I just say.
communist.
Like
And
everyone,
also
can someone
Thailand-
please, can I talk? Please, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, I understand what Alicia's trying to say. If you guys didn't hear what Alicia said, then I'll brainstorm it a little bit. So what he's trying to say is that this show is basically to teach kids, to speak in different languages, like just like Dora. Like remember Dora? She speaks Spanish, and
Yeah, and
know
it
how to speak
shows
Spanish.
That looks
where
like the
objects
sun
are,
baby
which
from
are annoying.
Teletubby.
Oh yeah, the sun baby actually looks like the
No,
Teletubby.
no.
Oh god, that'll be one of my.
Don't play.
the sound.
Anyway, but the point is what he said was that it's basically like, I'm not gonna say this, but not in a mean way, but I meant it's gonna be rubbish or disgraceful or disgusting or
despicable.
Just like Henry and Gordon and James did. It's like that,
Disappointing.
honestly. Yeah.
And
It doesn't
also-
make any sense though, like how every character faced through real life problems. I mean, it is based on a story, actually. We all go through lots of problems and everything, but we always have solutions to outcomes,
Yeah,
like for
and
example,
also-
Also,
other
guys, look,
shows
I'm
have
gonna
those
tell
kind
you
of problems.
Guys, look.
For
do you know
example,
who-
there was.
Do you know who Rentu looks like? Look who he looks like.
My guy, please, no
Don't
copyright.
play it. Don't play it. Don't play it, please. We don't want
Don't
him to
play
get
it.
Thank you.
It's
please.
trash.
But like, for example, like
He
with
looks like
this
Daniel
show,
Tiger.
right? Oh god.
We should
Please step back.
rant
I think I'm
on
gonna
this
vomit.
show next time.
Next, rant Paw Patrol.
But like, this is something else though. Like the reason why this show is really bad is because there's no moral about the story, dude. There's no moral. Like, what's the moral
Yeah,
of
and
the story? What's the
sometimes
lesson?
and the sheer amount of reputation and slow talking sometimes is more likely to send your child insane. And sometimes it teaches kids to yell the answer in the front of the TV screen to what's a
Exactly.
vapid nonsense question to stop.
Exactly. But with other
And also
shows,
she's
like
like a
for
female-
example, other
she's
shows
like a
they
female
show
child
different
version.
approaches. They show different approaches of what you do. That's the thing. Other shows show different approaches, but this one shows
And
how
she
kids
shows-
scream, honestly. And that's
And she
that's
has
something
a
wrong.
female, and also she's the female Chinese child version of this evil Chinese president Xi Jinping, who wants to take over and invade Taiwan, which we don't want.
Yeah,
That's
we don't
more
want.
secret
That's
amphibious
political
country.
stuff, to be honest. Let's not talk about that. That's so political.
Let's
Guys,
not talk
look
about
at
it. But
Pennywise
that's also
is
Marcy.
No,
Hey,
no,
please,
Diego,
please,
no.
please, please.
Do you know
please,
who's better
please,
than
please.
Kailan? Marcy from
Who?
Amphibia.
And
Eh.
what about
And Marcy, don't forget about Marcy.
Look who it is.
what
Oh
about-
God, Pennywise.
And
And
what?
who's
What?
that?
And what?
Who's that?
Georgie!
What
Georgie!
about Wendy
Do you know why
Testerberg?
that's happening in the balloon?
Are
Look.
they better than
Wait, Red Balloon?
Thailand?
Just like the red balloon in Thomas and Friends.
And,
No,
No,
look.
not the Red
Look,
Balloon.
it's
Wait,
Yaya,
no.
aka
Oh,
effing
yeah.
a dog.
Oh my God, I love
Please
that
don't.
episode. How James he goes like,
Look, guys, it's a
Michael
dog.
Angeles did good in season
And
6.
also
to be honest.
Manuel.
He did good. He did
Guys,
good.
look,
And
it's a dog
also
from Train Boy.
different- and
It's
the
a
difference
dog. A dog. It's a dog. Remember a dog from Train Boy?
Can we move on?
Yes,
Yeah, let's
move
talk
on.
about another one.
Rant-
We should talk about Little Bill.
Yeah.
Oh my
No,
God. Okay.
no.
First of all, before we start this, let's just not say anything that's so racist against them, okay? Because we don't want that. We don't want to get
Also-
demonetized.
also-
Looks like a kid
Right,
version
so
of
let's
Fat
talk about
Albert.
Little Bill.
Hey, I
Okay,
got
Little
one.
Bill.
I'll tell.
I like Fat Albert.
Little Bill. Okay, so what is Little Bill actually? It's basically like Caillou, literally, basically like Caillou.
A
He's bald,
black-
and he does adventures and everything like that. You
Yeah,
know?
but
And
also,
but we don't want to judge its racial skin.
No, we're not. We're not.
Yeah, don't do
I
that,
didn't
because
say
also,
anything about his race. I just said he was
the
bald. That's it. He
creator
was
of-
bald.
You
He was
remember the
bald. That's
creator
all.
of Little Bill was Bill Cosby?
Oh, and it
Oh
also
my
had
God! No,
incidents.
that's not
It's
true.
fat
That is not true.
Oh
Albert!
no!
Fat Albert.
My God,
And also, he had
Hold on.
an incident.
Hey! It's Fat
No,
Albert.
don't talk
Oh
about
my
what-
God! I feel like I want to.
Don't
I
talk
feel
about
like I
what
want
the
to crush
incident
myself with
he
some
had.
folders or something, dude. I feel like I want to crush myself.
Yeah,
Is
because-
But
Little
we
Bill
can't
still
do that
Cosby?
because it
Don't
can
talk
affect
about-
our feelings.
don't
Because
talk
remember
about
what
his-
the 1000 Star
don't-
production said about suicide? It's certainly one of the worst ways to end one's life. Little do so.
That's
when you
what
kill
Thunder. Well,
yourself.
let's not mention him because we don't want to get copyrighted.
No, let's not talk about him.
Like, remember, because first of all, he takes things way too serious. He's like Millennium Force. If you steal one of his content, he's gonna get mad.
Mo-
I
He's gonna-
promise.
Oh, no.
But the sex.
I mean,
and
that's what happened to
also-
me. I don't want
No,
that to happen to
don't
you guys,
show-
please.
don't show that.
Don't
Yes,
I don't want that to
please.
happen
No,
to
no,
you
no,
guys.
no. End
Yeah,
of discussion,
exactly.
just like Sasha.
Yeah,
End of
end of discussion,
discussion.
please.
Also,
Thank you.
And newfangled nonsense,
Anyway,
said Edward.
So
Can
Little
we
Bill's
move?
actually basically like what I said. It's basically like Caillou, except it's different. He has instead of Caillou having like Rosie and Boris and Doris, like a four family, like four normal
Like
family.
Little Bill has like his dad, Big
he has
Bill,
two brothers.
and
He has
Brenda,
two siblings, a sister,
Alex
a brother.
the Great, and also Bobby and April. And April's the
Exactly.
oldest, just like Lori from the Loud House, but Lori's much better. And one of my
Lori
third
has a
all-time
point about
favorite
that, to be
character.
honest.
Hey, why do I?
I would
why do
imagine,
do-
honestly, like now that I'm thinking about this, imagine if Jenny actually, like from Alice in Trova, met a Loud House character like Lori. What would you guys think to do?
How about Amity from the Owl House?
Oh, that would be perfect.
What about Thomas in South Park?
Thomas in South Park? Well, that'd be a different story. Not gonna lie. Thomas,
Well,
I think
that
that'd be fun.
That would be like in
That
The
would be
Simpsons or
a
Family
story.
Guy universe.
That's
the
like
one with
saying
Rick
if like
and
Mr.
What about
Conductor would be
JJ
real
the
live
Jet
on it.
Plane?
Oh, okay, get rid of that.
No.
Yeah, I swear to God, I'm literally gonna throw up. I'm literally gonna throw up right now. I swear to God.
Don't, no.
And I'm eating,
Stop.
right
What
now.
about
I was
JJ the
eating.
Jet
I lost my
Plane?
appetite. Screw it. I lost my appetite.
What about
Don't
JJ the Jet
stop.
Plane?
I just lost my appetite.
Stop!
Well,
Don't
that's it.
show
That's my
it.
life
It's
over.
bad. But anyways,
lost my appetite,
continue talking
honestly. I
about the
just
Little Bell.
lost it.
Let's
I
talk
just
about the
lost it. Thank
controversy
you.
of Little Bell. Well, one thing that Little Bill did, he messed up Kiku's painting in the 2004 episode when Friends Gets Mended. I saw that episode and I was like shocked with what you did. Well, Kiku
Honestly,
accidentally
yeah.
painted,
I mean, I
and
also
then
saw he
Little Bill
also
messed
did
up his-
something bad
her
to
painting,
the,
and then gets a timeout.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
like,
I
he
mean,
doesn't
that's why
care.
we always have those funny go anime videos about how the Little Bill gets grounded. I mean, that's funny.
Yeah,
And also, he even and just like Taidor, Little Bill, and Skyland Satari, he even became a popular subject for satire
But
videos.
wait.
including
But there's
the
something else. There's a
Little Bill.
question though, Alicia. Why do you think it's bad? Just tell us why. Why? Do you have reasons?
Well,
Any motive?
sometimes the character of Little Bill can be out of order. And people think that's a babies, and people don't like Bill Cosby and think it's a ripoff of Caillou. And also,
Well, okay, that's true,
another
because they're
bad
both
thing he
bald
did
after all. They're
is he
both
drew
bald.
on April's wall. He also
Exactly.
drew on April's wall and broke April's basketball trophy. I saw that episode.
Well,
It's
true.
horrible.
Exactly, it is.
But
But
anyways,
I
let's
just
talk
have another
about
question
another
too.
one.
I have another question too. Like, if Little Bill actually was canceled, like it did get canceled, right? It did, right? In
It's
what
been
year, actually?
canceled way
In
back.
2004, when I was born,
Oh wow! And I was born. I was born in 2006.
it
Wow.
came out. It was canceled on February
Just 2
6th
years
of
after I was
2004.
born. Wow, just two.
I
only the 2 years.
was born in 2002.
I was born in 2006. Wow,
For
I'm
me,
more
That's
younger
when
than
Frisco
anyone else. I'm
1522
so
was
young.
taken out of service.
I am so young. Honestly, I was so young.
What's next?
Yeah, let's go
All
ahead.
right, let's
talk-
Dora the
Yeah,
Explorer.
let's move on.
Oh, Dora the
New
Explorer. Okay,
fangled
Dora the Explorer.
nonsense.
Okay.
All
I
right.
know why. Actually, I have a little information about her. I'll tell.
Talk about it.
Okay.
Manuel.
Excuse me, just get a drink of water. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, so what is basically Dora the Explorer? Well, Dora Explorer, which everyone doesn't know, but it was a show on Nick Jr. If you guys don't know what Nick Jr. is, it's basically Nickelodeon shows meant for toddlers and kids. And the thing is, Dora the Explorer actually just represents her family, which is her, her mom, her dad, her abuela, and they just go exploring
And
with
Elena,
Boots and everyone
Cole,
else.
Miguel, and Abuela.
Turn that off,
Turn
please.
it off, please. Turn it
Get
off,
up.
please. Turn it
Hell
off,
up.
please. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off.
Well, that's it. That's my life over with.
Okay. Anyway, so Dora the Explorer is basically this. I don't know how old is she. Is she like 4, 3?
She's 7 years old.
7 years old. Well, 7-year-old who wants to explore everywhere, you know? But the one thing that makes me the most, like, when I saw this when I was a kid, whenever she passes through the bridge with the grumpy old troll, it goes like, I'm the grumpy old troll. Oh, no copyrighted. No copyrighted.
End of
No
discussions with like
copyrighted.
Sasha and Rita from the
Yeah,
Owl.
sorry.
Question.
I'm sorry, but yeah, that just didn't make any sense. That did not make any sense at all about that scene. The bridge and everything. I mean, that happens every day, dude. Every episode they have the same plot. She goes exploring the different places, like 3 places just to get somewhere else. That just not makes sense, dude. That just not makes sense.
I would rather watch Top Gear and the Grand Tour instead of Dora the Explorer.
I would rather watch Tugs and Thomas than
No,
him.
I'd rather.
And don't forget the Owl House, Thomas and Friends, the
Owl
Loud House,
House,
Amphibian
My
Gravity
Life
Falls,
Show.
Starfish
I mean,
Force,
My Life
People,
Show
My
would
Love
be
is
my
Teen
favorite
Show,
character, to be honest. It would be my favorite.
Wait, what's
show
the
ever.
Owl House? Just kidding.
Owl
I already
House
know
is
what it
like
is.
I mean,
a
dude, come on, you
2020
gotta watch it. I mean, do you support the LGBTQ? Come on, you know.
I'm just kidding, guys. I already know about the show.
Oh, you know about it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just
we're not
playing
being
around.
mean. We're just
really
saying.
like
We're
the
just
Owl
And
saying.
also, don't forget, we should watch other shows rather than Dora, like the Grim Adventures of Bill and Mandy, Hi, Mimi, Fox
What
Turn
about
it
Charlie
off,
Brown?
please.
Charlie Brown. What about Charlie
No.
Brown?
Guys, look
and
at
Charlie
this.
Brown, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hey, and why
And
did
don't
you
forget
that
the
again?
Flintstones and the
Oh,
Jetsons.
and the Jensens. What about the Jensens?
How about
And Looney
Garfield
Tunes
and
and Tom
Friends?
and Jerry.
How about Garfield
Jensen?
and
What about the
Friends?
Jensens? The Jensens.
Yes, too. How about Garfield and Friends?
Yeah. Let's go.
How about
Do you
Looney
like
Tunes,
Garfield
Tom
and Friends,
Jerry,
Manuel?
and Animaniacs
Yeah,
and Tiny
dude,
Toons?
definitely. I watched it when I was a kid, dude. I
Yeah,
love
I've
it.
seen.
No,
I've
I don't
seen-
love it. I adore it.
But
I
anyways,
adore it.
let's talk about the controversy of Dora.
Okay, so as I said earlier, she's a 7-year-old who explores with everything. But some of the
And
characters
the
didn't
sheer
make any
amount
sense.
of
This is another reason why I don't
reputation.
like the show either. The characters are often new characters. Like there's new characters every episode we watch. If you watch Dora the
And
Explorer.
also, and the sheer amount of reputation and slow talking. It's more likely to send your child insane in entertainment. And also,
True.
Dora would devote a massive rep. And what I never figured out is why everyone in Dora's world talks like this. Apparently, the creators of Dora the Explorer thing. If all these characters talk in these bizarre imitations, children will understand them better. Some people claim that it's educational, others claim it otherwise. And she would devote a massive reputation of 16 episodes of the episodes, teaching kids how to count to 8 twice. And Dora always yelled the answer at the TV screen. What's the fucking nonsense question she just asked? And
Yes,
just like Dora, Thailand, Dora's trying to increase the Puerto Rico tourism industry by teaching young kids Spanish, or maybe Dora's secret medical
I mean,
school.
it is good to teach
Oh,
other
where's my
kids
question?
languages. Think about it. It's good reputation
But
for the
don't
show.
let them act like Dora, because don't let them point at any objects they see. Or maybe Dora is a secret member of the Skull and Crossbones Society that will force everyone to speak in Spanish, with dividing the English as a language of World War III.
But there's a lot of kids that are in Latin American or other countries that also have the language as well. They want to know how to speak, like, you know, everything. I mean, think about it. Think about it, actually. Think about this, Alicia.
And thankfully, Dora finally ended.
Spanish,
Dora
right?
lasted for 19 freaking years, and it lasted until August 9th of 2019. That's when Amphibia came out.
Oh, wow, 2019.
Amphibia's
Wow.
way better than that show, Dora.
Well, yeah, to be honest.
And also,
I mean, Dora, I'm not going to
Dora-
say this,
Hey,
but
y'all.
it
I'm gonna
wasn't
be
that
right
great,
back.
to
I'm
be
gonna
honest.
take
It
a
was
shower.
at
My
first-
favorite
Right.
show right now is Fat Albert.
Fat Albert? I don't know what Fat Albert is.
It's Bill Cosby.
And also, next show that we're going
Oh,
to talk about is
God.
Caillou.
no,
Caillou.
I'm just
Definitely.
the data. I don't want to sing it because copyright.
Copyright,
End of
remember,
discussion,
bro.
just like Sasha. Just talk about Caillou.
Okay, Caillou, what about him? Okay. We don't even need the facts there. So Caillou, we all know about Caillou, first of all. He's just a 4-year-old bald kid that wants to have adventures and everything. And honestly, I'm sorry. It's just that it's so funny. It's just so funny.
You just
It's just so funny. I'm sorry.
He's
I'm
an
sorry.
annoying
I'm sorry.
He is
I'm
just a
sorry, I just wanted to
completely
say it.
frustrating brat.
Hey guys, do you know what Caillou's nickname should be?
What?
Caillou.
Caillou.
Okay, that was a
How
good
about
one. That
Caillou?
was-
I have to give you credit for that one.
That was a good one.
How about Caillou?
How about Kylo?
What about Kalu?
I'm tired of laughing.
Kalu.
I'm tired of laughing.
I
I'm
pronounced
sorry.
his name.
All
Kalu.
right, you should talk about the controversy of
How
Kylo.
about
A lot
Okay,
of people
I
between
got you.
1997
I
and
got you.
2010
I
had
got you.
every four
Bye.
seasons.
Said it.
And even though it's one of the longest running PBS Kids show and television show involved Brain and Cookie Jar shows of all time, that doesn't mean that it's good. First of all,
Honestly,
this
I
is
prefer
Kylo's
watching
behavior.
Arthur. To be honest, I prefer watching Arthur.
Hey guys, I have
And
another.
Caillou keeps
guys,
whining.
guys.
And the worst Caillou episode was when he throws a temper tantrum where he wants to go to the circus. Like, wah.
Oh yeah, he goes like silly old cars, silly. He just throws a temper tantrum.
And
oh
wah.
my god! Everyone makes
Hey guys,
memes out of his cries. I've seen the
Hey guys,
memes.
guess what?
Oh, what's up?
Do you know what Caillou's other nickname should be?
What?
Kylo.
Kylo? Oh, because of a girl.
And also,
Oh
Caillou
my God, I'm
pinched his
dying of
sister
laughter.
Rosie.
I'm dying of
He also
laughter. I
pinched
can't
his
breathe.
sister
Oh
Rosie
my God, I
too.
can't breathe.
Like Kylo Ren.
And
Okay,
also,
yeah, okay.
don't
I
forget,
can't breathe.
Manuel, that Caillou pinched
I can't breathe.
her
I can't
sister
breathe.
Rosie and was
Let me drink
cruel. And it wouldn't be so bad if there were repercussions to his rotten behavior. But his parents, Boris and Doris, are so mellow in the series.
To
As
be honest,
Brenda
no.
and I don't
If I had a
get
PBS kids show, I would prefer watching Arthur. I prefer watching Arthur.
Yeah,
Also,
mine
guys,
not.
Also,
PBS
guys,
Kids show.
to be honest,
Arthur's actually a pretty cool
you
show.
guys,
Not gonna lie, I watched that
Boris
actually when I was a
and
kid.
Doris don't be
Yeah,
even
and also
go by
Manuel.
their
I
names.
also watched that too.
I wonder
Really?
The
what's
heck
your
we lost it.
Can I speak?
The
Can I
heck we
speak?
lost it, and it ended on February 21st of 2022. Same year
Good
when
riddance.
same
Good
year when
riddance.
same
Hey
year
guys,
when
can I
Amphibia.
speak? Can I speak?
Wait, Diego, he's
There's
talking.
something
It's
you want
important.
to
It's
say.
Go
important.
ahead.
It's important.
Okay, fine. Make it quick. Make
All
it
right,
quick.
listen.
Make it
Just
quick.
listen. Boris and Doris don't even go by their real names in the show.
Well,
They
true. They don't.
They just go by mommy and daddy.
How come everyone? What about another adult that says that? They just say call him daddy or something?
Yeah,
That's
like
just weird.
Sometimes they do the same with Elena and Miguel and Abuela, and
Oh
aka
yeah,
Soul
that's true from Dora. True.
and Big Bill, Brenda, and Alice the Grey. But they say
I just
Alice
can't
the Grey.
believe it. How is everyone learning how to know about the adult's name? They're supposed to say like Mrs. Caillou or something, or something.
like
Miss-
or Mrs. Anderson.
Oh wait, that's his last. Oh wait, I thought that was a Go Anime video.
Yeah, and also one thing
Oh,
about Caillou, hate groups were created, and petitions weren't even made to get him off air. Negative reviews have been flowing mainstream, and he even became a popular subject for satire videos, including the viral series called Caillou Gets Grounded. And one of our favorite Caillou Gets Grounded series made by this Go animator is Roku Kun the
Yeah,
Beyond.
and in the Caillou Gets Grounded series, Caillou's not wearing a button shirt; he's wearing a t-shirt.
Yeah, but that was before he used to do that. Before he used to have a gray shirt or something.
Gray shirt in season 1.
Yeah, exactly. And now he got his yellow shirt.
Remember, also there was
And he had a cap. He had a cap.
And also, did you know
Well,
that?
yeah, no, that was from earlier, other seasons, like in today, actually.
And tragically, PBS Caillou's coming back with an awful 3D
Reboot?
Oh,
and CGI 3D series.
Oh my god!
Is it coming back for a reboot?
I'm just
yes,
gonna
it is.
drink bleach. To be honest, I'm gonna drink
It's gonna
bleach.
come out in
honestly,
2022.
tonight. I'm gonna drink bleach.
Hey, bleach is not good for you.
I know, but that's why.
Guys,
That's why.
which
Which
I
show
don't
would
know
you
that.
rather
Who
watch
said that?
than which show than you would rather watch than Caillou's this
Have you
sadistic
seen
reboot?
Caillou the
To
grown-up?
be honest, I prefer watching My Life Teenage Trouble.
Have you
than
seen
that, to be
prefer
honest.
watching
Guys,
Owl
have you
House.
seen
Even My
Caillou
Life Teenage
the
Trouble
grown-up?
had
South
3
Park
seasons.
and
I'd
Thomas,
rather watch
also,
those 3
Tiny
seasons.
Tina's
to be
Trouble.
honest.
Service Force Reveal, My Life is Teenage Robot, The Grim Adventures
Or El
of Villain,
Chavo.
Lady,
I'll do that too. I watch El Chavo.
El Chavo Animado.
Have
No, I
y'all
prefer
seen
watching
the
Caillou
grown-up?
I love that one.
Okay,
I love that
Guys,
one.
guys. Have y'all seen Caillou
Yes,
the
I love that
grown-up?
better, to be honest.
Caillou
It's
the
real
And
good.
grown-up?
also, don't
I
forget
love it.
Unikitty, Hilda the series, the quick drama called Huckleberry Hound, Yo, Top Cat, Huckleberry
Remember
Hound, Yogi Bear,
Caillou the grown-up?
Flintstones and Jetsons, and the Snorks and the Smurfs. And in case you don't know what the Snorks are, it's just an underwater aquarium version, sea version of the Smurfs. But there's the Snorks. It came out in 1984, just like Thomas and Friends. Then it ended in 1989. Same year as the Smurfs, where it lasted from 1981 to 1989. Right, Manuel?
Hey guys,
Anyways.
have y'all remembered Caillou the grown-up?
From the wait, is it?
A-OK.
Oh, you're talking about that YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Wait, where's Elijah and Manuel?
Hey guys. Also,
Yeah,
guys,
here.
you know what? I don't like Little Bill anymore, but I do like Fat Albert because it's like he does a good Fat Albert impression.
Anyways, guys, Diego, do you want to talk about another show?
I
Tupi
would like
and
the
Bean.
one that if I was a PBS
Let's talk
Kids
about
show
Tupi
lover,
and Bino.
my
Press the
guys,
link.
guys, I would let me listen. Just listen. If I was gonna watch PBS Kids, I would watch Curious George.
And Arthur too.
Every day, I'm Curious George.
I've also watched Curious George. That was like my childhood. Back then,
my
growing
Not
up.
alone.
Danielle
And Real Fan K Productions. Do you want
It
to also read
is.
this
Yo,
cartoon?
Gabba Gabba.
Don't sing it because it's
No,
copyright.
no,
I also love
no.
that too. But Real Fan K Productions, do you want to read this bad cartoon Tupi and
What
Bino?
about JJ the Jet Plane?
No thanks. I'll let someone else read it.
What about JJ the Jet Plane?
Alan, do you want to read it? Press the link if you want.
What about
Tupi
Tupi
and
and Bino? All right. And then next I'll read that about why
Fanboy
Squirrel
and
and
Chum
Hedgehog
Chum.
is the worst. Which are we gonna discuss about Squirrel and Hedgehog?
We're gonna talk about Fanboy and Chum Chum.
My boy.
All right. So which one do I read from the?
Tupi and Bino, the comment where I'm pointing right here.
Tupi and Bino is a Canadian children flash animated television series produced by Spectra Animation and broadcast by PBS Kids and Treehouse in English and Télé-Québec in French. And it is based on the children's book Tupi and Bino, another television series, a live action spin-off show titled Tupi and Bino. Vroom vroom zoom
What about JJ the Jet Plane?
Media, a successor.
Well, that's what we're gonna be talking about, actually.
A successor.
I'm back.
Animation, which was into a mobile app,
Oh,
still available for iOS. The show was licensed by Public Television.
But anyways,
in 2009.
I think that's it, Alan. Now let's talk about the controversy. Because according to Phantom Strider, he did a great job discussing about Tupi and Bino. The character Tupi, he has an awful design because of his pink nose. And characters like Jar Jar Binks from Star Wars are tended to have this effect on people. But Jar Jar seems more pleasant compared to Tupi. But Tupi and Bino are so insufferable. And it's honestly wants to make Barney the dinosaur to look dark, whirly, nihilistic in comparison. And also, they teach kids how broccoli tastes good. Do you like broccoli, guys, or not?
I hate
I
it.
never eat that much of vegetables, to be
I
honest.
actually like broccoli.
No,
Do you like
I don't eat that much
broccoli?
broccoli, to
Train
be
fan
honest.
46.
Look at this. Look at this. I
You're
got
not alone,
a
Noel.
cloth drop. I got a freaking
that a
cloth
grape?
drop, bro.
Do you also like broccoli, Max?
To be honest, can I say it? To be honest, I don't, honestly, because... I
And
mean, I'd rather
why
eat
is-
celery,
and
to be
also,
honest. I'd rather
and
eat
broccoli
celery.
does not taste good.
Celery! I like celery.
All right.
Yeah, exactly
I
when you
do
put the
like
peanut
celery.
butter, honestly. Oh,
Also, I tried celery with peanut butter with
It's
raisins.
like-
exactly.
I
It's
tried
delicious.
celery with peanut butter and celery with
And also,
butter and-
Manuel, why is Tupi the mouse eating vegetables raw and interesting? And you shouldn't be teaching kids to eat a potato without cooking it. That is a serious
Oh.
choking habit with this cartoon.
Oh yeah, obviously. That's like saying if you blend in the food. Like, let's say
And
you
the
don't want-
characters talk
You
like
know-
when
you
you're
know that-
raw
that's
food.
disgusting.
you know,
No,
it's
how
French
dangerous
Canadian.
it is. You can eat raw food. You can get food poisoning. You can throw up, and sometimes they'll give you a
Well,
heart
food poisoning and not just that, but
and
other
parasites
stuff.
too.
Yeah.
And it
What
can
about
affect your
guys?
body.
What about? Hold on. Let me guess. Let me try to think of a good one. Well, Wow Wow Wubsy's okay.
Well, we I never watch as much. Never watch.
Hold on. What about?
And
what about-
also,
hold on,
well, I
hold
found
on.
someone like Nina Nishiko's characters
What about
charming
Wonder
and pleasant.
Pets?
Wonder Pets.
What Wonder
They're
Pets?
fine. They're good.
I
It's
love
fine,
Wonder
it's
Pets.
fine,
It was
it's
one of
fine.
my
Not that
childhood
good,
but it's
shows.
What's your opinion on Wonder Pets?
How about the
It was my opinion
backyardigans?
about it, honestly. I'm neutral.
Go.
I'm neutral. Okay.
How
I'm
about the
neutral.
backyardigans, Max?
What
Oh, I
about
hate that.
Also, my
Teletubbies?
childhood.
I hate the
Teletubbies.
backyard again.
I hate that. I hate
What
it.
about
Neutral.
Teletubbies?
They have the
I
castaway.
Teletubbies, yes, I hate it.
Wait, also, hey, want to know when did I mean, want to know what did Wonder Pets came out? It came out around Manuel's birthday.
Wait, March 10th? Really?
I don't care.
Wonder
What about Teletubbies?
Oh my god,
Teletubbies.
Train Fan 4636.
What about
This
the
is
Oh,
Miami's
wait,
best
Manuel.
song.
Alright, let's talk about-
It came out
let's
in
talk
March
about
3rd,
it.
2006.
And
Can we
also,
move on?
What about
Tupi and Bino-
Chuggington? What about Chuggington?
That's a
Sorry,
rip out
bud.
of Thomas. It's a rip out
And
of Thomas.
also, Tupi and Bino,
Ah,
this
too much.
character's face
Dang,
and voice makes me want
Tupi
to
and
pull out the
Bino,
rat poison and
I
mouse
think
cups.
Tupi
Same
and Bino
feeling
is a
with Mickey
ripoff
Mouse
of Tom and
Clubhouse and Mickey
Jerry.
and Roaster
Boy.
Racers.
To be honest, I'd
But
rather, to be
Tupi
honest.
from and also Tupi from Tupi and Bino, we can feel it can also make you throw up, Manuel, listening to this painful, ugly rat that is uglier than Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and Mickey and Roaster
Honestly,
Racers.
I'd rather
Definitely
throw
is gibberish. And it doesn't feel like a cartoon. It feels more like a brainwashed device designed to manipulate kids with its obnoxious characters and oversaturated colors, obnoxious colors with spouting meaningless, creepy, gibberish dialogue.
I
Hey
think
guys,
What about JJ? What about JJ?
Yes,
the
let's
jet
talk about
plane?
JJ the Jet Plane. Talk
Hey,
about
JJ.
it, Diego.
next
Guys.
rant, JJ the Jet Plane, because I hate
Diego,
JJ the jet
talk
plane
about
is also
JJ the
getting
jet
a
plane.
reboot.
guys,
Stop.
I'm trying to ask a
Diego,
question.
can you talk about JJ the Jet Plane? It's your turn.
Sure, but I do want to tell y'all that JJ the jet plane is getting a reboot.
Oh yeah, I heard. I saw it on Twitter.
It looks much. Is it better than All Engines Go, or is All Engines Go worse?
It's worse.
But does it look better than the original because it doesn't look that freaky?
The original just scared me, honestly.
What about the new one?
No, I didn't see that actually.
Like the new one doesn't look that scary. It looks much better. It doesn't look cursed.
I mean, if I get the chance to see the reboot, then fine, I'll see it for myself because I don't know. Okay, just letting you know.
So you should talk about the history
like,
of JJ the Jet Plane, Diego.
JJ the jet plane is another ripoff of Thomas and Friends. Like,
Or Tugs. It's also a ripoff of another.
and it's a
Yeah,
ripoff
like-
of the Planes movie from it's also a ripoff.
Oh
of
yeah, from Disney's
Pixar
Plane.
movie.
no.
Guys
No.
remember Pixar?
And
JJ
Disney
the
Pixar
jet
Cars too.
plane came first. JJ came first.
Really?
Yeah,
Wait, for real?
JJ the jet plane came first.
Really?
Yeah, because JJ came out like since I was little, and like it just that like Planes came out in 2013. I was
Oh,
born, like, in
2015. I saw the date. 2015.
yeah, and also you guys, JJ actually came out like in 2003. Planes was in 2013.
Yeah, exactly.
Planes is
And when
definitely-
did it end? And when did the
Planes
original
is
show
definitely
end?
2013.
I think it did.
When did the
Oh
original
wait,
show
isn't
end?
that also a ripoff of Cars too? Like,
Rip
think
off
about
of Cars. Rip off of Cars. There's no.
How
rip-off
about
of-
can you
Rip-off
talk about
Tugs, rip-off
the
Thomas,
ending of
rip-off,
JJ the Jet Plane?
Cars.
Can you talk about the ending of JJ the
I've
Jet
never
Plane, the
watched-
original series, Diego?
I've never watched JJ the Jet Plane. It's really old, but I've heard that those faces are cursed.
Just like
Well,
Mr. Nosy Bomb.
I don't blame him. It is.
And
Like, the
also,
guy
do
with
you
the
know
propeller-
which show is more cursed than JJ the Jet Plane? Mr. Nosy Bonk from the 1979 British TV show Jigsaw, with his creepy face.
Wow.
I have never.
Well, if you
seen
stare at
that
his eyes,
before.
you're probably gonna have him stuck in your head for 10 years. I'm not showing it for you because
I've
of
never
how
heard of
scary it
that.
is.
How
I've
scary are
never-
we talking about? On a scale from 1 to 10, how scary is it? How scary is it?
Yeah, it can
Like-
stare at you. It's like how you stare at a person with a scary mask at you, staring at like that would that is about to knife you to death.
Well, okay. Should we talk about another show so we can get this over with? 'Cause
Let's
I think I'm
talk
gonna have to go in a few
about
minutes.
All Engines Go.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
sure,
Let's
talk about that.
expose
Okay.
that.
Okay, so what is All Engines Go exactly?
It's
Well,
a freak
Thomas
crappy reboot
created,
of
Thomas
Thomas
was
the
not
Tank
created
Engine.
Mattel. That's one thing. It wasn't. Back then, it was created by the woman herself, Britt Allcroft. Honestly.
And now what has Mattel done to our
And now,
show?
when did Mattel got Thomas or adapted Thomas?
It got in 2013.
2013. So in what season though? What season was it? The CGI
He got in
series?
season 22, Big World, Big Adventures.
Oh, they got it season 22. Oh
In
wow.
2018.
And what has
And my
Miguel
guy,
done
my
to
guy, they
our
literally made a lot of
show?
awful characters. For example, look at Edward. Look at him. He has 6 wheels.
Like,
he has 6
he has
wheels.
6
How
wheels.
is that 4?
Like,
He's a
why?
Cringe. Cringe.
How is he that? He has 4 wheels.
Well, that's
Yeah,
it. That's my life
yeah,
over with.
hold on.
He
Hold on.
He
massacred
kind of
my
looks
guy.
like a
He's
short.
my
He kind of looks
character.
like a
I love
half
Edward.
version. He kind of looks like a cut and half version of a Pennsylvania Railroad S1 duplex. Number
Honestly,
61.
looks like a
if
narrow
they
gauge
would have put in a
engine.
box or something like that, then yes.
He's like a narrow gauge engine.
But way worse, sir, than the
yeah,
S1.
more worse, honestly.
Hold on.
I prefer watching Thomas the Tank Engine, the original
classic
series,
series,
not
series,
this
seven.
pile
I am.
of crap, honestly. Not the
I'm
pile
gonna
of
show you
crap.
some
to be
cursed
honest.
stuff.
But do you know what can be even better than all engines? Then all engines go to the Owl
Wait.
House, Thomas and Friends, the classic series, seasons 1 to 7. Here we go again. I'm gonna say it super duper duper fast. Get ready for this, and also the Loud House.
Look what it has done.
People,
No, no,
my
no,
last-
no, no, no,
robot,
no,
and
no,
also
no,
the
no,
Grand
no.
Turn that crap off.
Give me
Just
Fred-
Ah,
Wait, was that Sailor Moon? Wait, was that
also
Sailor Moon right there?
I
That's
saw
Sailor Moon?
I saw Sailor Moon popped up.
Yeah, I saw Sailor Moon pop out. Dude, I know
Like
and-
what?
and-
Look at this.
and
Look
also,
at this.
and
Look
also,
at that.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, and that's why I don't like
Look
the
at
CGI.
Nia.
I don't like the CGI.
And also, don't forget don't forget.
I'm the
And
one
also
that
get
I'm the
those
one
like-
that
My guy,
Like
wow.
the Magic
he literally
School Bus,
ruined it.
and also Cyber Chase too.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
hey
I made a meme about those Magic School
everybody
Bus.
knows
Oh
Don't
yeah!
forget
Oh
the
my
Family
god!
Guy
Wait, does
and
everyone still
that,
make those
South
memes or
Park, and
what?
also Rick and
I
Morty.
made a
also
meme of
because
it
the
of it getting hit by a train.
There.
That was like back in
Oh, that's messed
2021.
up, bro. I hope you think.
And also
I hope
Top Gear,
he doesn't
and
say
also
anything
Stranger
about
Things,
that.
and also Henry
I didn't-
Danger too.
It's
And
Oh
not a
my
real-
god, that's so cursed.
and
That's so
Jesse.
cursed.
I'll show you.
Look
I'll
at
show you.
everyone.
I'll send you the link.
Cursed.
Hold
Let's
on.
go. Right, Manuel?
Yeah.
Look
exactly.
at God.
I rushed through it so we wouldn't have to talk in depth about it for a long time because we'll be beating a dead iron
He's a
horse.
bullet train.
What
Bullet
happened with
train.
Diego? Anyway.
Whoa.
But anyways,
This is about like no, this is the
fast.
conclusion of
let's
about
talk
this.
about
Who
Fanboy
did-
and Chum Chum. Let's talk about
Oh
Fanboy.
yeah, definitely.
Oh,
That's so
God,
much.
Fanboy and
That's so
Chum
much
Chum.
cringe.
What
Talk
about
about
Choo
it.
Choo
It's no
Soul?
more
What about
cringe
Choo
than
Choo
Red
Soul?
Winners
I
and
don't think
Sanjay
he
and
likes
Craig
it
do it,
anymore.
first of all. Why? Well, Alicia knows about Sanjay and Craig. You know, right?
Fanboy and Chum Chum.
And breadwinners.
Let me talk
Yeah.
about Fanboy and Chum Chum. And
Okay.
and also we're gonna add and also and a second with a triple tie between Fanboy. We'll talk about Fanboy
Guys,
and
what
Chum
about
Chum.
this? What
A
about
tie
this?
between Fanboy and Chum Chum and
Oh,
Planet
that's actually
Teen.
not that bad, honestly.
Choo Choo
That's
Soul.
not
Oh,
bad.
but
Let's
Oh, yeah.
talk about
Oh, no copyright for
don't get
please, no
copyrighted.
copyright.
look at that.
All right, so let's talk
I
about
mean,
the
that's
tie
all
between
right, to be
Fanboy and Chum
honest.
Chum
At
and
least
Planet
they didn't
Teen.
mess up any scale of Thomas, to be honest. Imagine they would have put a scale
Also,
of Thomas. it would've been worse.
Alex also appeared in the
Like,
live.
look, the
Instagram
wheels are
call.
almost coming off the rails. Like, look.
And also,
Isn't
let's
that,
Hey,
talk
Alex.
isn't that
about
what happened
another
with
show.
the other engine?
What?
About the one that we saw about the top 10
We don't want to
worst
get
steam
copyrighted
engines?
strike because of this.
Yeah, exactly.
And
true.
Manuel, you
No.
should talk.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Fanboy and Chum Chum and
Okay, sure,
Planet
sure,
Teen.
sure. Okay,
It's
so
time.
Fanboy and Chum Chums basically have a lot of humor, like fart jokes humor, to be honest. And I don't like that kind of stuff. I mean,
And
no one
also
likes
they-
fart jokes.
It's a nightmare, and it teaches kids literally nothing. I guess you could claim it's teaching kids how to dress up in expanders, cosplay nuisance. I don't know. They like to sneeze on each other, so I guess it's teaching kids how to expel body influence. And do you know what's the worst part? This cartoon won 5 Emmy Awards, Standing Time Emmy Award for Outstanding Program. I am
My
dead
God, I wish
freaking
My Life
serious.
Teenage Robot was honestly in air at that time. That could have made Nickelodeon more better, to be honest. It could have been.
Yeah, and it would have gone to season 4.
If it was a season 4, that would have been better. Honestly.
And at least, and also, Fanboy and Chum Chum
I
taught
mean, at
us
least we
this,
have 3
how to
seasons
destroy
of
a
My Life Teenage Robot, so
multinational
that's good
company.
enough. That's good
And
enough.
Also,
Fanboy and Chum Chum
Also, say
is a
hi to Alex
never-ending
in the
phrase
live.
with gibberish,
what's up, Alex?
screaming, and god awful covers.
Hey.
And it will turn kids' brains into fairy flosses. But anyways,
Honestly,
let's
it's just
talk
like
about
Sanjay and
Planet
Craig, to be
Teen.
honest. It's just Sanjay
Let's
and
talk
Craig.
about Planet Teen.
What is it?
Planet Sheen.
Planet Chi?
Yeah.
It's a
Never heard
ripoff
about
of
that.
Jimmy Neutron, Planet Sheen.
Oh my God, Jimmy Neutron, my guy. I love Jimmy Neutron. ever since
Right.
I was a kid.
Let's talk about
doesn't?
Planet Sheen.
And then next, let's rant Bubble Guppies because we hate Bubble Guppies.
No, listen. Okay. Listen,
We're
guys.
gonna put it in
Listen,
honorable
guys.
mentions. We're gonna put it in
Listen, guys.
dishonorable mentions.
Listen. Before we start ranting other stuff, we have to make sure this has to be something that could be friendly for YouTube because I got in trouble last time for saying a hate speech, so we can't do that. They're gonna get us a strike, a community guideline strike, dude. So we gotta be careful what we say, okay?
Yeah, but we're gonna put it in honorable mentions too.
Exactly. Yes. Okay.
But
that could be
anyways,
good
let's
as long
talk
as you
about
don't say
Planet
nothing
Sheen.
that
Also,
makes
guys,
YouTube
we have
really
to
mad
make
at
sure
us,
that
okay?
we have it on not for kids mode.
Okay, true, but like, let's not say it like it's not. Obviously, this is
All
not made
right,
for kids,
so
so
let's talk about
as
Planet
usual.
Sheen.
Also here in the
So
call.
Planet
on my
Sheen
Instagram.
is a best Paul and
Alan,
frequent sidekick of Jimmy
thank you.
Neutron. The adventures of Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius takes Jimmy's top secret spaceship out for a spin and winds up crashing it onto the planet Xenu. And he wants to get home, but he's more than 4 or a million light years away, and the spaceship needs repairs. And where's Jimmy when you need him? Well, he tries to patch the spaceship back together himself. She makes a lot of friends and one enemy. In the crash, she destroyed the home of an evil villain named Dorcas, who is vowing revenge on the pesky Earthling. Still, things could be worse. The ruler of Xenu, after all, thinks that Sheen must be a being of superior intellect sent from the heavens. And it aired between October 2nd, 2010, and its final episode finally aired on February 15th, 2003. And the worst thing about it, it's a rip-off of Jimmy Neutron.
Well, yeah, that's one thing. It's rip off of that show.
But
even though they
anyways,
had to
let's
do
talk
that.
about
But
another
basically,
show.
like,
Teen
what is
Titans
the
Go.
difference between them and the other? What's the difference between Jimmy and the other one?
But anyways,
What's
let's
the-
talk about
You mean Sheen? He's the other one.
he's
whatever his name is, I don't know.
There are enemies too, in my honest opinion. And also, let's talk about Teen Titans Go.
Okay, yeah.
because
The
we
original
hate
Teen
Teen
Titans
Titans
honestly
Go,
was
right,
better,
Alex?
to be honest. It's better.
Talk about the Teen Titans Go. Men
I got it. I got you.
Alex said after
Give me a
we
second.
ran Teen Titans Go, let's
All right,
rant
guys, I'll be right back.
next.
All right, go ahead. All right, anyways. Okay, so what is Teen Titans Go exactly?
Yeah.
Basically, Teen Titans Go was actually supposed to be a reboot of Teen Titans, of the original Teen Titans. If you guys did not see that, it's actually anime, actually. Is it? Is it anime?
It looks to kind of look like an anime, but
Well, yeah, exactly, but not as much as Pansy and Stalking, and I love that show, actually. I see it before.
reminds me of High
And-
Puppy Yumi, but still good.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Anyway, so Teen Titans Go actually was even more worse than the
Yeah.
original one, honestly, for two reasons. Number one, they don't teach anything of kids. What's the moral of the lesson about being humor, a lot of more jokes, humor, that kind of stuff, and they end up saving the day, even though they end up with making those kind of disgusting jokes, as we all know. Like, for example, like in South Terrence and Phillip, the show, you know,
Just like in
that
South
show
Park,
has fart jokes.
Kyle's abusive mom Sheila. She wants to execute.
Because
Church
they
Culver
were
at the end of
swearing,
the
that
day.
was it, nothing else. That just reminds me of how like World War III is gonna happen. To be honest,
It was because it was that Terrence and Phillip movie that affected children with potty mouths.
and toilet humor.
Yeah.
And
even
also,
though-
I just hope.
But
Teen
that's
Titans
the
Go
reason
gets
why. But
canceled in the future.
let's not get off track, please. Let's just talk about what I meant.
let's
I
focus
meant
on
that
the-
like in
And it
that
teaches
episode, it actually has a lot of fart jokes, toilet humor, that kind of stuff, and it doesn't teach kids anything. It doesn't. Like what's the moral against all of that? They stay. I remember an episode called "Serious Business," and that, oh my god, that was one of the worst episodes. Like, what is the moral of this? Like what? Like the bathroom's supposed to be something that we all use 24/7? I mean, yes, we're humans. We do that kind of stuff. It ain't new. And while like leaving it for 5 minutes or something, dude, you take your own time when
What'd
doing
you
your
thought?
business, dude. What the heck? That just honestly, it's just BS. It's just BS.
It's bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. Just
And
that
also,
lion from
they made a
Madagascar
movie.
said,
They
"That's
have a few
bullshitty."
movies. I've
Exactly.
seen the
Just
Teen
like
Titans Go
that
to
tiger
movies in
from
theater.
Madagascar.
Just
That's
awful.
bullshitty. No.
Do you know what's better than the Teen Titans Go to the movies? the Loud House movie, and Thomas and the Magic Road, Journey Beyond Sodor, and also don't forget
Sodor Legend, Sodor of the Legend of the Lost Legend of the Lost Treasure.
And
Sodor-
don't forget the Simpsons movie. It's a good movie too.
What is
Oh,
that?
the Simpsons movie. That's a classic. That is a classic.
But
Don't forget about a boy
and
named
I
Charlie
hope-
Brown.
Yeah,
Don't
we
forget about a
already
name from
ran
Charlie
all
Brown.
Legends
Don't forget
go.
about that.
Right, guys?
Don't
We
forget about
already ranted
and
all
also the
Legends
Tom and
go.
Jerry movie and Space Jam movie.
And
True.
South Park, Bigger, Longer, Uncut, and the Bad Guys.
Yes.
And also the Mario movie and the 2 Sonic movies too.
Oh yeah, definitely. I didn't watch the
Yeah.
second one. I watched the
They
first one. I
hear
didn't watch the
you.
And
second.
and don't
spoil it for me.
forget
Can you
other
guys hear
Disney
Alex
movies like
talking from the
Frozen
Instagram
too.
call with
Frozen
me?
2.
And don't forget about other movies, awesome too. Don't forget about other movies as well. I mean, I love horror movies. Don't forget about Friday the
And don't
13th
forget
and
Tough
Halloween.
Guys. Don't forget Tough Guys.
Don't forget
With
about
the
that. Don't forget Fast
44-49.
and Furious, bro. Don't forget about Fast and Furious. Don't forget about that.
Fast and Furious.
Oh, yes,
Polar
Fast and Furious,
Express,
baby.
Yeah,
Home
bro.
Alone 2.
Yeah, I watched that when I was a
about
kid.
Avengers
You're
Endgame?
not alone.
Oh no, Avengers Endgame. No, that sucked. I watched the Avengers Infinite War. Honestly, I love that.
What's
That
your
Endgame.
opinion on Avengers Endgame?
It was bad. Iron Man ended up dying.
Never heard of it.
Iron Man ended up dying. That's
Yeah.
Oh, and also,
I'm
what is
sorry.
your
I'm sorry.
opinion
I'm sorry. I
on-
should have warned you for spoilers. I'm sorry.
What is your
I'm sorry.
opinion on Phineas and Ferb Candace Against the Universe?
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
that
Elijah.
was a classic.
Elijah,
That
It
was
came out
a
in 2020
classic.
during
Me and
early
my
COVID-19
sister
virus.
Also,
loved
hey,
that
Elijah,
show
are
when
we
were
gonna rant
kids. I
Bubble
still like it
Guppies
even
next?
today.
Breadwinners and Sanjay and
Oh.
Craig.
Oh, breadwinners. Okay, I'll talk about that. Breadwinners is basically just 2 ducks that deliver bread, and a lot of
And they
lot
keep
of
having
humor.
farm
It's just,
jokes, but
it's just
worse
basically
than
like
Teen
Teen
Titans Go.
Titans. It's just basically like Teen Titans. Literally, just
It's
total
worse than
humor,
Teen Titans.
nothing
Worse.
else, no motive, no moral.
Yeah, we hate
It's not like My
Breadwinners.
Life Isn't Any Trouble, with every episode has a moral against it. Honestly, it's not like My Life Isn't Any Trouble that has moral, or any other shows that have that.
The same
Don't
with
you
the
guys
Owl
moral
House,
to
Thomas
it,
and Friends, The Loud
actually?
House, and Favorite Gravity Falls, Surface, Voice of My Life, Senior Trouble.
Like any show that's good. Like, how about we just say any show we like name any show besides Breadwinners, and those shows have morals.
Danny
Besides
Phantom.
Breadwinners and Sanjay and Craig. And Sanjay and Craig, that might be the last one. How many did we do right now? How many did we do?
You've done a lot.
Okay,
Sanjay
but
and Craig.
okay,
And also
Sanjay and
we're
Craig.
gonna
I'll talk about
the
that. Okay,
Slim
Sanjay and
Shady.
Craig is just basically like Breadwinners and Teen Titans Go. Toilet humor, no moral, no nothing. Just useless shows that just make kids laugh. I mean, comedy is good. Comedy is good. It's everywhere.
But I mean,
been
it's
ever
okay
since,
to
ever
make them
since
as
like
comedy,
history, dude.
but that doesn't mean you have to take it to the extreme with fart jokes.
Exactly. You take it like Nickelodeon took these jokes way too far. They literally did. It was
They were
like
out
funny
there.
at first, but like, nah, you just ruined Nickelodeon, my guy. You just ruined it. You just ruined the passion, you know?
It's
Like,
just
honestly,
like
I
how
would
the
imagine
five
Nickelodeon would be
grade-
like,
it's-
damn, bro, you
it's
got
like
the
how
whole
the
squad
Milwaukee-
laughing.
It reminds me.
Yeah.
I mean, like it reminds me of the Milwaukee Road EP2 class bipolar diesel electric locomotives that were ruined by the Milwaukee shops. Like 4 of them.
Oh, yeah,
and
true. Oh, yeah,
They were
definitely.
ruined, and they were prone to electrical fires and failure, and they had more problems since the Milwaukee shops just completely ruined them, except for one, which is number E5.
To be honest, like, even though like My Life Teenage Robot, like now that I'm thinking about this, it might be off topic, but like even though My Life Teenage Robot only had 3 seasons, it still had good episodes. To be
Alex
honest,
said
season
to-
1 it
Just
was
like the
okay.
Owl
Season
House.
2 was
After
better.
the-
Just
It was
like the
better.
Owl
Season
House
2 was
too,
better.
and it had 3 seasons. But tragically, season 3 was cut short. But
They're
thankfully,
still
Disney
like,
changed
yeah.
their mind and actually said that the show was actually successful. And they regret canceling it. They wanted to have
Exactly.
I hope they're gonna
Yeah,
have more
exactly.
episodes. I just hope they have
No.
more episodes, including
Huh?
the spin-off series too.
No, honestly, no.
they have
Thinking
2
about
more.
this, like I remember you
Right.
said, I remember the last time live stream Malaysia, you said that Jenny reminded you of
Right.
Amity, right?
Yeah,
But me personally, Jenny just reminds me of Thomas. You know, like how Thomas was in season 1. He was just being a little annoying little blue engine who wants to
and
see
also
the
how
world.
Jenny tells Taka to stop these newfangled nonsense, just like how
Oh yeah. No, because like
it's
no,
like
I
how
understand why.
Amity
I understand
teaches
why,
Luz-
but no,
it
the
teaches
ending of the
Amity
episode
and
made me
Luz-
laugh because you know why? Because
because
Tuck asked
sometimes
Jenny one
Amity
more time, and
and
Jenny
also
came
Amity
in, and
becomes
it turns out he
serious
didn't
with
mean anything.
Luce
And
and
Jenny got
Hunter.
super pissed and started going after Tug. He literally tried.
It's like
killing him.
how Amity
He tried to kill
tries
him.
to beat up Pootie from the Owl House.
Exactly. She tried to kill Tug.
I had to say
but
that was
Tug
kind of
ran
funny.
away. I mean, I mean, he deserved it. He deserved it. He deserved it. To be honest, if I was Jenny, I would
Hey,
definitely do that.
Alex.
Well, I mean, not kill someone, but just like just go
Also,
after them, get pissed, and just go after
I
them.
gotta
You know? I'll
ask
be like,
him
I'll
that
kick
next.
your
We're
butt or
gonna
something.
rant
You know?
Bubble Guppies.
If I was
right?
pissed at someone, I would have honest. If I,
I
Hey,
would honestly
Elijah.
just, I would just
Jenny
kick them
had
in the butt.
some of
That's
her
it.
sad
Just like,
moments.
just like kick them.
And
Just like kick them.
yeah.
Jeffy-
For
Jenny-
me, I'll
Jenny-
just
I
definitely
mean,
take a card
who
to
wouldn't?
random.
Like, if you let
Jenny
someone
can
like
be
that
goofy.
do it, like, you know.
Sometimes Jenny can be goofy.
But the
just like
reason
in
why
Pink
Jenny
Season
reminds
3,
me of
where
Thomas
she's-
was because of two reasons. Number one, like how Thomas was like wanted to be, he didn't want to be a shunter, right? From season 1, he didn't want to be a shunter anymore, and he proved himself by saving James that one day. And he also and Jenny proved she wanted to be a robot and a human at the same time by saving people in a fun fair incident too, with the episode Raggedy Android. And she did, and everyone enjoyed that she was around, and nobody seemed to scare her. You know, that just reminds me of that. Honestly.
And one thing, guys, I just realized that we also need to talk about Petty the Falcon, that bad 1950 cartoon.
Oh yeah, and
Okay,
also
go ahead,
after
go
that,
ahead.
can
It's a
rant
ripoff
Bubble
of
Guppies?
Looney Tunes and Mickey Mouse and Friends.
Really,
After-
it's a rip-off of Looney Tunes. No way.
After
Looney
that,
Tunes
can
is a
we
classic,
rant-
The
bro.
Adventures of Patty the Falcon. So,
After-
No
you know,
way.
Patty the
After
Falcon
that,
is
can
an
we
American
rant
animated
Bubble
television
Guppies and
series
then
that
Peppa Pig?
debuted on local stations in Chicago during the 1950s.
Because we
It
hate
was
Peppa-
exceedingly rare, but has gained some fame
we hate Peppa
for our
Pig.
appearing
right,
in Jerry's Beck's
Peppa Pig.
worst
I
cartoon
don't know about
ever.
that much of Peppa Pig, to be honest. I
Yeah.
don't know.
And on the DVD, Beck states that he has not found any evidence that this particular animated adaptation was aired on TV. Although there is evidence that Petty the Falcon became a character began in 1950 as a local puppet show, TV puppet show on Chicago's WER, aka Warner TV, now LWS TV, with Helen York and Ray Suber as the puppeteers.
Well, okay. Just out of curiosity, too, just like something else that I also wanted to talk about, and this is not the same as we were talking, but this is something different. This is something about the show, you know? I think that there was also another sponsor that I wanted to add, and the one that I wanted to add the most, actually, throughout the whole thing, and please don't hate me what I'm going to say, but I think that the most, like, hated show that we all don't like, to be honest, is legitly... Hold on, I remember what show was it. Hold on, let me just remember.
Squirrel and Hedgehog.
No, not Tugs. No, Thomas. No. Let me see.
All right.
Oh, yes. Some other show called what was it? No, not. I just hold on. Just give me a second. It was a
Is it
Nickelodeon
Ren and
show.
Stimpy, adult party cartoon? The adult party cartoon of Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy, yes.
The adult party cartoon.
I mean, yeah,
This
it is
show
part
right
of the
here.
cartoon, but it's just it doesn't make sense of
Yeah.
Ren and Stimpy, to be honest. I don't think it's bad, but I just think it's just
Yeah.
another toilet humor joke as Teen Titans and
Yeah.
Sanjay and Craig, to be
But
honest.
way worse because it's adult. But anyway,
I mean,
we're talking
true,
about Patty the
true,
Pelican.
true.
We're now at the controversy. So Patty the Pelican, it
Yeah.
tried to be like Looney Tunes and Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, but tragically failed. And it had a lot of low budget prices too, and it's the most gigantic and abysmal satanic sadistic in the absolute worst ripoff of Looney Tunes and Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Oh, and also, hey Elijah.
Yeah.
Next, let's rant Bubble Guppies because Bubble Guppies is the
But
worst.
we're going to
show.
talk about honorable mentions. But let's
Alright.
talk about the Slim Shady show.
And then Bubble Guppies, and then Squirrel and Masha and the Bear, and then Squirrel and Hedgehog.
We're going to talk about Masha
Well,
and
now
the
let's
Bear
talk about
because
Squirrel and Hedgehog, obviously, because we all know why. Let's not.
we don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, thank you. Exactly.
Can you send me a link then so I can see what it's
because
about?
they're content shows.
We might,
And
but are
probably
you sure you want to see it, dude? I don't know.
It ain't gonna hurt me.
Daniel Tiger Thomas fan 1225 said the Science Kids is his least favorite show.
Not an imposter.
What
But
did you say?
anyways, let's talk about
Hey y'all, I'm gonna
Shady
head
show.
out, so bye.
Yeah, I think I
see
also
you
want to
later,
head
man.
out too, actually.
Let's talk about the Slim Shady show.
Yeah. After
Hold
the
on,
Slim
sorry.
Shady show, rant Bubble Guppies. Okay.
We're gonna talk about honorable mentions. Let's talk about the Slim Shady show first. So what's basically the Slim Shady show? So the Slim Shady show is a mini-series released on the internet in late.
Lay
Yeah.
on.
Wait a minute. Did we rant Teletubbies? Because that's what Alex asked. He asked, "Did you rant Teletubbies?" But we're gonna do it after we rant Bubbleguppies. So, start with the
So it's
rant on.
basically a low budget 2000 animation where Eminem visits South Park, features an unlicensed appearance of a cartoon characters, resurrects Kurt Cobain, does a whole lot of other explicit and
Mhm.
wacky and zanzy stuff.
Hmm?
And also they show the uncensored version with the pornography of a sex scene of the Slim Shady show. But don't talk about it.
I hope you don't get demonetized for that.
Yeah, let's not talk about it too. End of discussion.
Oh, and then next, are we gonna rant Bubbleguppies and then
And
we rant-
also it only had 10 episodes, thank you Jesus, that were released on Animate, featuring Eneman and his rapper friends going around town doing the generally upsetting things. And it's supposed to be basically, and this show needed to have white rappers, not just only black rappers, but white rappers. Like, and we all know some other white rappers like Drake, which is Canadian but still white rapper. We also know Ed Sheeran and Jack Harlow too. They're good rappers, but the Slim Shady show is bad.
I know it is, right?
And the Phantom Strider loathes this show with passion because of extremely ugly animation, cruel sense of humor, and vulgar animating. And when he first reviews it and the worst forgotten cartoons this video, he said it was so bad that it actually replaced King Star King as number 4 of worst cartoon of all time. And it's ugly, cruel, vulgar, offensive, horrible, terrible, boring, lazy, satanic, sadistic, echolothy, and diseases, and abusive, and insulting. It's lame, forgettable, edible, cringy too, and pornographic. Again, satanic, sadistic, is the absolute worst artist show that is based off an artist. And do you know what's show which is the absolute best? And do you know what's the absolute best show that is based off an artist? Hi Hi Puffy Yami Yumi. You love that show, Alan. Better than the Slim
Hi
Shady
Hi
show.
Puffy Yami Yumi is good. Hey Alex, do you like Hi Hi Puffy Yami Yumi?
Never seen this show.
He's never seen it before, and also
Maybe tell him to watch it.
you might watch it in these days, because also Alex.
Yes.
And also no hey Elijah, next we're gonna rant Bubbleguppies and
But
then
we're gonna talk about honorable mentions, and here we go. And before we get to number 1, I would like to include some honorable mentions. Bubbleguppies too. Man, some of the characters are annoying, but sometimes it has some kind of uniqueness to me. And that's just my opinion. While you other guys hate it, but we can't judge other people's opinions and caught them in 4K. That's why, Alan. And also, and don't forget King Star King. Another bad cartoon, but its animation's way worse than Rick and Morty. But it didn't do what's supposed to. The Problem Solvers, another Adult Swim show, one of the lowest rated Adult Swim TV shows of all time.
Do you hate
It's about
Problem
an adult
Solvers?
show with these characters solving problems, and the animation looks abysmal.
My worst hated show that I hate the most is Squirrel and Hedgehog because of the nightmare.
Yeah, let's not mention it. And along with Juicy Korea Star Geo. Remember what Manuel said?
Yeah.
Oh, and also don't forget to mention and the Brothers Grunt from 1994 by MTV. Its animation was beyond ugly. It was produced by the same guy who created Ed and Eddie, but way better than that. I couldn't include it because we didn't have enough time. Nina Needs to Go. Well, despite having the premise of a cartoon
a cartoon with a premise. Disney 2014 Disney animated TV show cartoon with a premise of a girl needing to use the bathroom. I call it the best cartoon on this list. I mean, like, we can't just hate this cartoon. And this is a cartoon that aims to teach kids to let their parents know when to use the bathroom, which is gross. But still, it's a pretty important skill to teach kids.
Mhm.
And it's tolerable for adults to watch, and the characters are likable too. And you see, this is one of the best examples of an under sixes cartoon I can find. And Ella Bella Bengal, that 2010 cartoon. But I find it too pleasant to have on the list, and it actually speaks to kids in a normal voice, way better than Kayudora and Little Bell and Kylie and Satari. And the songs are kind of cute, so I would give this one a pass. Oh, and Masha and the Bear too. Because of that political old stuff that we can't talk about what's happening with the two countries. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're not talking about that. All right. So, anyways, and without a doubt, the number one worst TV show of all time, the Abomination, the Satanic Sadistic, and the absolute worst animated TV show of all time is Ren and Stimpy Adult Party Cartoon. Not to be confused with the Ren and Stimpy show from 1991, which is a Nickelodeon cartoon for kids, but because it's way better. But as for the 2003 Adult Party Cartoon one, no. This cartoon is just a nightmare, and it's traumatizing, abusing, to frauding, and sadistic, and say the absolute worst was that it can treat, and one of the most abysmal pieces of animation we have ever watched. And it's created by the Canadian animator John Craig Falsey for the cable network Spike TV.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a series is developed as an extreme revamp and spin-off and reboot of the Ren and Stimpy show, which previously aired on the American cable on Nickelodeon, and is significantly more vulgar than the original series. And the series premiered on June 26th of 2003. And was removed from the network on July 24th, after airing only 3 episodes. The remaining episodes were released on DVD. And during its run, Adult Party Cartoon was heavily panned by critics and audiences. It has now been referred to as one of the worst animated series of all time. And right. And the new series began airing on June of 2003, mentioned earlier, as part of an animation blog also featuring Gary the Rat, Stripperella, and digitally mastered episodes of the original Ren and Stimpy series, subtitly digitally remastered classics. Craig Falls Lucy wrote the first episode, Onward and Upward, based on the request and fans from the Nickelodeon era. The episode portrayed the characters as bisexual, but they're considered one of the absolute worst bisexual characters of all time.
And then also,
right, Alan?
Yeah, and also,
and do you know what bisexual characters are way better? Wendy from Gravity Falls. Do you think she's better? The same with Luna from the Loud House.
And
hey guys,
Luz from
just
Owl House.
Luz from the Owl House and Ida from the Owl House. Sasha from Amphibia. I have a crush on these girls, but not Ren and Stimpy from Adult Party Cartoon. And advertisers objected to some of the new show's content, particularly that risky episode Naked Beach Frenzy, which did not air in the show's original run, causing trouble with scheduling. And the show stopped airing after 3 episodes when TNN's animation block was put on hold. The remaining episodes were set to resume in August of 2004, along with the premiere of Spike's new animated series, Immigrants. But both shows were pulled and never aired again.
I'm not the fake. And also,
and Craig Fosky shut down the Spamco shortly on July 18, 2005. And thereafter, following a lawsuit by the Carbuncle Cartoons for failing to pay the animation studio for their services. In 2005, he announced that all of the adult party cartoon episodes that were fully produced were coming to DVD, which was released on July 18th, 2006. Same exact episodes where Mickey Mouse Clubhouse was formed. And the last and final episode was When Stimpy's Pregnant, aired on July 18th, 2006 on DVD, which is abysmal. And the unfinished episodes were Life Sucks, The Big Switch, Fishing Trip, The Wilderness Adventure, Untitled Shampoo Master episode, Titled Mike Berry episode, Titled Father episode. And unfinished segments is My Little A, which is a fake commercial that parodies the My Little Pony franchise, and which is worse than My Little Pony. Alan, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
The script for
the
the
worst
commercial was
part,
written
and then I
during
also had bad news. What they
When
even done to me?
falls
What
asleep.
they've done to
And
me?
was working on the new episodes for Spike, but it never came to fruition. Source: John King interview on August
Yeah,
19th,
but
2013. And Powered Toast Man's Rolling Tobacco. And Long for Months. And broadcast on DVD. Eli's our man's best friend.
Yeah.
Too.
Wow.
But also the word.
We're talking about Ren and Stimpy adult party cartoon. The adult party cartoon version of Ren and Stimpy. And then
Guess what?
What?
I'm watching Family Guy now.
Oh wow, Family Guy's on playing on your TV, Alex.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, we like Family
That's
Guy.
great.
And also the worst part, I might have to say that you remember when I said that I hate My Little Pony, right?
And also, Craig
No.
Falsey retired. And also, as for Craig Falsey, which was the creator of the Ren and Stimpy show and Happy Joy, and he stated that in an interview that he was officially retired from animation industry, though not by choice, because of one of his failed cartoons, Ren and Stimpy Adult Party Cartoon. And he had some sexual abuse that we should not talk about.
Don't say it, because also when we also no and also the worst part that also ever since I hated on My Little Pony they filed against me what order is it, right? The restraining order, and then they did that because I was accusing Pinkie Pie what she did, right? I'm feeling nervous about this, but I know that I'm friends with you because I also like South Park and Thomas. Even hey Elijah.
Yeah.
And then also you heard me say that also the more worst shows are Bubble Guppies and Peppa Pig, because I hate those shows.
Yeah,
Right?
like
Do you guys hate Peppa Pig?
it's my childhood show. Well, so there's something I want to know about security cameras. Like, if there's a security camera at security, if there's a house with a security camera and like suddenly like somebody like trespasses on the property and like like catches the person, does the person get in trouble or no? Do they just get away with it?
Maybe let's ask Elijah about what you said.
Do you think they just get away with it?
Maybe Elijah?
Yeah.
Did they get away with it?
Yeah, they did.
I think they did. I think they did.
It doesn't matter if you're caught on security camera, they won't know where you live.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes we're trying to get the security cameras working to our house, but due to having only 3 inputs with one big Fire Stick input that takes the room and has only leaves room for the PS1 for the PS4, which doesn't work.
Also, guys, too.
I want to get a bigger input, so I would like preferably like 6 inputs, so I would fit my so it can fit my camera and my Fire Stick and my PS4, which I'm trying to get back working. And also, don't forget, I would do that with my DVD player, Blu-ray player too, and hopefully with my Wii game too, and cable if I actually get back. But anyways, that's all for this stream. Thank you so much for watching my live stream of how many cartoons did we got?
I
So.
think,
Yeah.
like,
I'll see you guys later.
20.
See you guys later.
But
think-
anyways,
We're
it's
not-
nice talking to you. Having you
And
guys in the
you
stream.
also
Make sure to
with
like, comment,
Manuel
share
and
my
Alex
videos to your
when
friends,
they-
subscribe,
when
and click
they
the
came
notification
here,
button with
right?
the bell to be alerted when a new video is uploaded. You can also find my other platforms like Twitter, TikTok, Twitter, and Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Discord, where the invitation link doesn't expire, and also my Messenger and WhatsApp, DeviantArt, Tumblr, or Spotify, Newgrounds, Pixar, Pixar, Patreon, and PayPal me. Until next time, this is MD Blind, this is B449 fan, and wish you all
See you
good
guys
luck.
later.
Everybody else, see you
See you
guys
guys.
later.
That's all, folks.
See ya.
That's all, folks. Peace. God bless you all.